Hello, my stamping friends. This is Angie at Stamping with Amore, and I have another box to share with you. Surprise! I know I am a box making fool, but be looking out because I'm going to be doing some more card videos. I've had some requests to show some cards that I've done on my blog. And so be watching for that because I'll be doing some more card making videos. So today though, I'm going to show you how to make this cute box. And actually, this box I decided I was going to make for my soap making friends because I know a lot of them like to see the different kinds of boxes. And I actually made it to fit the larger. I'm going to show you this size of soap, and this one, isn't that beautiful? One of my friends, Mariella, she's from Sugar and Spice Soaps. She made this, and she makes some beautiful soaps. You should go check out her blog and her YouTube channel at Sugar and Spice Soaps, and they're just so pretty. I've ordered some different soaps from her and they smell wonderful. But that will, now by the way, don't put the soap in with the candy, obviously. But I just want to show you that you could fit treats in here, a small gift. It's a good size box. But these soaps, 2 of them will fit perfectly in here. And it would be really cute. And then also, if you want to put a window in the top to see those soaps, I thought about that, but this time I thought, oh, I'm always putting windows because I love windows, but I wanted to do something different. So that's why I did this on the top. So this is what I'm going to show you how to make, and it's really a pretty simple box. What you're going to need is you're going to need 11.5 by 10 3/4 piece of cardstock. That box was made with Melon Mambo, and this one is made with Pacific Point. And then you're going to need another piece, and this is for the divider part, and this is 10.5 by 3 7/16. And then I'm just throwing in this little piece. It's 7.5 by 1 1/4, and I'm going to use this for the top. I'm going to do the top a little bit different. And then you'll need 2 pieces of designer series paper, which this is Sweet Taffy. It's one of the newer, the new ones in the new catalog, and it's so pretty. It's real cherry, so I wanted to use this. And you'll need 2 pieces at 3 1/4 by 7.5 for the matting. And then you're going to need some scrap Whisper White to do your stamping on. So let me grab my trimmer and my scoring tool. And then what we're going to want to do is, let me make sure this is the 11.5 inch side, yes, because you want to start scoring on the 11.5 side, and you're going to score at 1.5. I don't want to make the mistake of scoring it on the wrong side. So do 1.5 and then 5. The measurements are pretty close, that's why. And then 6.5, and then a 10. And then turn it to the 10 3/4 inch side and score it at 1.5 again, and at 9 1/4. And that is all the scoring that you'll do. Alright, so let me sharpen the score marks so that you can see what I'm doing here. And this is really a pretty simple box. And I like that it's just simple one piece like this. And I like the way this one folds. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to cut from this score mark up to this center score mark right here. And your lines, score marks are going this way. So we're going to cut up to that first score mark. Now this is cut a little bit different. This center one, you are going to cut up, and then you are going to cut across to that other score mark. So you have a little flap lifting up like that. And then this one, you're just going to cut up. We're going to cut up this one to the first score mark. And then this one, we're going to cut up. And we're going to cut across. Like that. So you have your two flaps like that. And then we're going to cut this one also across here. Okay, so it's going to look like this. You'll have these two that come up, and then these two here. So now, definitely, if you're putting soap in here or any large treats, use your sticky strip. I know I preach it constantly, but I still get people saying that their boxes fell apart. And I use the snail on my videos to save time, because I don't want everybody sitting, waiting, watching me put snail on and taking the backing off. So that's why I use the snail. So we're going to put, first of all, on this piece here, and on this, let me turn it this way, maybe you could see it better. On this flap here and this one, we're going to put sticky strip. And this is snail, but I am calling it sticky strip because that's what I want you to use. Okay, so it's going to run out on me in the middle of my video. No. Okay, so then you are going to pull this up and line up that piece. And you can put your sticky strip on it, and then if you want to store these, you can store them flat and then just take off the sticky strip and just put it together when you're ready to use it. And then this one, we're going to put it on this part, this little flap here, and then this little flap here. And then you're going to pull that up to meet it. I want to get that straight there. Make sure you get these lined up straight on the edges, because you want your box to fold properly and you want it to look nice. And on this one, we are going to do the same thing. We're going to put it on this flap and fold that over. And we're going to do it on both sides again. It's about ready to run out, but it hasn't yet. So, and then just line that up. Can't really see from this angle, but I'm trying to make it so you can see really good. And then I'm going to use a 1-inch punch, and I just center it, and I only go like halfway, and then I just like, it looks really nice to have a little notch there, like that. So then you just fold it over, and that's the box. See, that's so simple. So let's go ahead and decorate it. Let me go ahead and score this middle piece, and then we'll go ahead and decorate it. And this middle piece is, you know, for your divider. You don't have to put this in there, by the way. You can put a larger gift in there or something. But this one, this divider, we're going to score it at 3 3/4 on the long side. And then 5 1/4. And then 6 3/4. And we're going to fold it Mountain Valley style, like so. And it should fit in there perfectly. And you can use the same color. The other one, I didn't do it the exact same color, but see how cute that is. Okay, so let's grab our Designer Series paper. And a wheel. Okay, I'm going to drop it. Let's put some snail on the back. You can use either side, but I really like that cherry. I'm going to grab my other one. That one is running out, and it's giving me a hard time. That's much better. This is the Melon Mambo. This was the side that I used for that one. But it's a different design on the other side. So let's make sure this is even, and you can mat these before, like I said. Sometimes I really like to mat them after because I want to see exactly, you know, where it's going to go. And then I also matted the underneath part because it just looks more finished. And again, you don't have to. I want these to run the same way, so I'm going to put this one on here that way. And this is so sturdy. I mean, you can see how sturdy it is. And so this one, I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to get my stamp set out. And I'm using the same stamp set on both of them. But I use this one, 1,000,001 Thanks. And I love this writing on here. So I'm going to use this Fabulous Is What You Are for this box. Because I thought, you know, like for birthday or something, it would be really cute. So I'm going to use Tempting Turquoise. And on the larger stamps, I like to take my stamp pad to it because you can see the coverage, and it really, really helps when you're stamping. And then, let's see, I want to try to get this centered. Isn't that pretty? I just love this stamp set. And we're going to use that. And then I'm using the oval framelits for this. And it's this set right here. And I'm using, I believe, the 4th one from the center. And that's a great framelit set, by the way. And then I'm going to use some Tempting Turquoise, and I cut another oval the same size, but I'm going to use this for the background behind this, the Fabulous. And I do this a lot if it's a really big and I don't have room, like I don't really have room for the larger oval on the top of this box, so I'm just going to give it a little bit behind. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes it works out where it is, and there's usually like a little space between, but it makes it stand out so much more. And then this other piece that I said I was cutting for, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the top here, and I'm going to center it. I just wanted to give it something to sit on. See, that's pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and seal this, put some snail on the back, and put this down. And then I used another new set, and I'm going to scoot this out of the way for a minute. I'm loving this set too. It's Flower Patch. Look at all the different flowers and leaves and stuff you get on here. Plus you get these sayings, and it's awesome. What I'm going to do is I'm using a lighter color for the underneath part. I like the way it looked when I used, and this is Soft Sky, the soft sky in the background. And I'm actually stamping 3 different ones, because I don't know if I'm going to use 2 or 3, because I didn't really plan this out when I started making it. But let's try 3. And then I'm using the Tempting Turquoise for the center, and you just stamp it right over the top. Look how pretty these are. And it's got larger ones and just so many different things you can mix and match with. And then I'm using this tiny little center, and I'm going to cut these out with my framelits also, because it does have matching framelits. And that's another thing I love about this set. And those are so pretty. But this is the framelits. And look at all the framelits you get in here. For all the flowers, all the leaves. And these are the framelits I'm using. And I already went ahead and did that, so you wouldn't have to wait for me. And this is what they look like. And here's the little centers. And I'm probably going to end up using 2 because I lost the others. Oh, there it is. And this is where I love using the ends of my stamping dimensionals. Anything that you have left over, you just cut off these little pieces. I don't waste any of this. And then you can put them on the back. And this may even be a little bit too big. No, it'll be fine. And then I'm going to stick it in the center of the flower. You could use a smaller piece. It probably would be better. So let me bring the box back in and we'll see. Where should I put these? Should I just use 2? Should I use 3? I don't want to cover up the saying, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use the 3 since I've already made them. And I'll take some more dimensionals, but I'll use a full one on these. And I'll put one there. Need to put it so I don't cover up the words. So there it is. And that is it. And I mean, they're so pretty. Here's the other one that I made that I put the treats in. And this one I used the Stampin' Up! Doily, and these are little doilies. And I really love those too. But there's 2 different versions for you. If you need any supplies for this, I'd appreciate it if you order from my blog, and it's stampingwithamore.com. And you can order right from my shop there. And if you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll be glad to help you in any way. So this is it today. I hope you enjoyed the project. And everyone, just have a blessed day today. Thanks for watching. Bye.